Overthinking often feels like living inside a storm that never fully ends, a storm made of doubts, imagined scenarios, unfinished conversations, and fears about things that may never happen. It is the habit of letting the mind wander into stories that drain your energy without giving you real answers. Many people believe they overthink because they are careful or intelligent, but in truth, overthinking usually comes from fear of making mistakes, fear of losing control, fear of disappointing others, or simply fear of uncertainty. The mind tries to protect you by thinking through every possible outcome, but in doing so, it creates confusion instead of clarity. The first step to stopping overthinking is becoming aware of the moment it begins. Instead of being pulled into the thought, imagine stepping back and watching it. Tell yourself, this is a thought, not a fact. That simple awareness weakens the emotional power of the thought and helps you recognize that your mind is reacting, not predicting reality. Awareness creates distance, and distance creates clarity. Another important step is returning your attention to the present moment. Overthinking only exists in the past or the future, never in the now. When your mind drifts into what you should have said or what might go wrong tomorrow, gently bring your focus back to your breath, your senses, or the environment around you. The present moment is simple. It is the mind that complicates it. Even a few seconds of being fully present can interrupt the cycle of worry and bring calm. Clarity also grows through action. Overthinking convinces you that if you analyze long enough, you will find the perfect decision. But perfection does not exist. The truth is that clarity often appears only after you take a step forward. Action creates information, and information creates confidence. You do not need to know the entire path. You only need to know the next step. Movement turns uncertainty into experience, and experience replaces fear with understanding. Another way to quiet overthinking is to challenge your need for control. Many people imagine every scenario because they want to prevent disappointment or avoid being unprepared. But life cannot be controlled that tightly. The more you try to manage everything, the more pressure you place on your mind. Instead of asking, how do I make sure nothing goes wrong? Try asking, how can I handle whatever happens? This shift gives your mind permission to relax and frees you from unrealistic expectations. Overthinking also decreases when you become honest about your emotions. Often, the thoughts themselves are not the problem. They are symptoms of deeper feelings like insecurity, sadness, or fear that have not been acknowledged. When you allow yourself to feel what is beneath the thought, the mind no longer needs to spin a stories. Naming the emotion, I feel anxious, I feel uncertain, I feel overwhelmed, softens the mental pressure and brings clarity back into focus. Simplicity is another powerful cure for overthinking. A cluttered environment, a chaotic schedule, or too many responsibilities can overload the mind. By simplifying your surroundings, organizing tasks, and reducing unnecessary distractions, you reduce mental noise. When your life becomes lighter, your thoughts become clearer. Sometimes clarity comes not from thinking more, but from removing what is unnecessary. One of the most transformative steps is building self-trust. Overthinking often happens because you doubt your ability to make good decisions or handle challenges. But confidence grows not from avoiding mistakes, but from facing life directly. Every time you choose, act, and learn from the outcome, you strengthen your belief in yourself. When you trust your judgment, the mind no longer needs to question every possibility. Trust quiets the endless noise of doubt. Finally, clarity becomes natural when you stop expecting your mind to be perfect. You are not meant to know everything or predict every future event. You are meant to live, learn, and grow through experience. Overthinking slowly fades when you treat your mind with kindness, respond gently to your fears, and allow life to unfold without demanding certainty at every step. With awareness, presence, action, simplicity, emotional honesty, and self-trust, the noise inside your mind softens, the confusion becomes lighter, and clarity begins to rise from a quiet place within you, steady, calm, and always available when you choose to listen.